Yep. Removing. This is the old shifter. This is my new shifter. So I decided to just hit this with a hammer. I broke it. This thing is from here. Okay, I'm out of the garage and it's finally time to fix the shifter on the E39. It's been 3 or 4 days since I have broke it and I'm ready to fix it. I have bought new one, like this piece. I don't know how it's called, but this is not broken. I also managed to order new bushings for here, so these are brand new, and this is going to the trash. This piece is ready, but first I need to fix the rear tires because I don't have much tread on them. And I'm gonna fix these tires with installing, you guessed it, new wheels. I got these wheels, which are going to fit, I believe, in the E39. They are 20-inch. BBS. Every fix is starting with new wheels. Very good. Don't get me wrong, I'm putting these wheels only because this is my only set of wheels that can fit to this car and have good tires. But I must admit that they are looking good on this car. Yeah. And this is my rear tires, which on the outside they are looking very good, but on the inside we have a problem. I'm not saying that I went on a trip with these wheels into 3 different countries, but okay, yeah, it's not so bad. Also this. Okay, so it's time to fix the shifter, and you are probably thinking that I will go to the garage and use the lift, but I cannot use the lift today and I want to fix the shifter today. I have an idea that maybe I will put the E39 on the trailer and go under the car. In order to do this, I need to get the trailer on the caddy, because now I have tow bar on the caddy, move it, put it in position, and then put the E39 on the trailer.
Something between us.
I think this is just enough so I can get under the car safely. And the reason I don't want to go all the way in is because this trailer, first, it's looking a bit short for this car. Yeah, it is. Also, I believe it's not wide enough for this car. You see this edge here? This is on the one side, on the left side, and that's on the right side. Yeah. Woo! That's enough. So I'm going to remove this drifter shifter and install the original one. Hello. So this is the thing that holds this thing in the gearbox, and I don't know who have been working on this car before, but I think this is not from my gearbox, because it should be longer. But for now I'm gonna mount it like this and find the original one that's supposed to be on this car, and I will change only this later. Time can move so strange. That don't mean my mind has changed. You know I want it. You know I want it. To be your lover, to be your partner. Took you for granted. Lost the moment. And I let your love slip away. Okay, it's already the next day, because somehow this took me way too much time than I have expected. But the drifter shifter is out and I have assembled everything. Now you can see this is sitting better now. I don't know if I have made a video about how the shifter was moving, but if I made, I will put it here again. Now the car is in gear and the shifter goes like this, and I don't like this. And if I want to turn from first to second, I need to do this. Oh, and then third somewhere there, fourth and fifth. So this is the shifter, and first is here, second, third, fourth, and here we have fifth. And this is very nice. Very, very nice. This feels great now, a lot better than before. And finally I can enjoy this car with nice wheels and nice shifter, but I need to make it low. And I'm thinking if I can only change the springs. However, I will think about this. Maybe it will be something for the next video, because I also need to change some control arms on the rear axle. And however, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my handmade and custom short shifter. I know it took me only 3 weeks to fabricate it and put it on the car successfully, but it is what it is. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. See you next time. Bye.